All right, here we go, and we are live for the MakerFlo studio. How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a great day and a great start to your week. We have Sam here laughing at me already. We have Jesse behind the cameras. The Flow Studio. Oh, that's right, the Flow Studio. I'm sorry, let me start all over. Welcome to the Flow Studio. How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are having a great day. And yes, today, if you ever wonder how to sublimate one of our sublimation coffee cups, guess what we're going to do here today? We're going to try to do two versions actually. We're going to try to do a full wrap, and we're going to do a design logo or design on each side of the cup. So that's what we're going to be doing on today's live, so it should be a lot of fun. If you've tried it before, please let us know how you did it on the comments, but that's what we will be attempting. And actually, it's only going to be the first time for me, at least, attempting it on the live. I have done it before, but I done it a few months ago. Yeah, a few months ago. So I'm not sure if I quite remember the entire thing, but that's what we're going to try to do today. So if you ever wonder how to sublimate our 12-ounce coffee mug, that's what we're going to do today. And again, we're going to try to show you two versions on how to sublimate the coffee mug. Yes, Jesse, what's up?
So we had a hello from Jennifer and Ryan.
Hey guys, how are you?
Sandra said hello from the UK as well.
Hello, Sandra. How are you? What part of the UK, she said?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you.
Big place.
That's a big place, yes. Well, thank you, and we appreciate you maybe staying up late. I'm not sure what time is it over there, but I'm pretty sure it's almost Wednesday for you, I think, maybe, or heading towards Wednesday. I could be wrong, I'm not sure. But anyways, thank you again for joining us.
Jennifer said she's getting ready for an event next weekend.
Nice, that's great. What kind of event are you at? What stuff are you preparing? Let us know in the comments, in the chat. But again, thank you guys for all being here today. Let us know if you're watching on our Facebook group or on YouTube, because we are streaming this live on both places at the same time. So I'm pretty much in two different places at once, right? Pretty much, I'm in two places at once. Yeah.
Well, and you're in the studio.
And I'm in the studio, so there you go, at the Flow Studio. So again, thank you guys. Anyways, enough chat, right? Sam, how was your weekend?
It was good.
I saw.
Laundry.
I know. Well, I saw that you had an event as well.
Mm-hmm.
How did that go?
It went well. I sold a lot of stuff, and I feel like my next one isn't until next month, so I have some time to kind of work up to it.
What kind of stuff did you take this past week?
Just bug stuff.
Bug stuff?
Necklaces, bracelet. I always bring like one bracelet. It always sells. People love the bracelets.
Yeah.
Earrings, and then a couple of my non-bug jewelry.
So if you're not familiar with Sam's creations that she does a lot of jewelry. She uses bugs. Real bugs actually, and she crafts with them, and she does from earrings to necklace. She does great stuff. She even some shadow boxes that she's done before has been awesome and stuff. So yeah, so hopefully one day maybe she'll show us on a live on how she does it. Jesse, how was your weekend?
It was alright. I wanted to add something from Sandra. She said she's in Liverpool and it's 10 o'clock there.
Liverpool, 10 o'clock, see at night.
That's
So
amazing.
are you a Liverpool fan? Let me know if you are. But that's awesome. Thank you again for joining us.
And then, one other thing, Jennifer said she's making tumblers, t-shirts, bibs, mouse pads, sippy cups, and onesies.
Nice. That's a whole collection there, huh? Sounds like you're busy.
And then there's a comment from me. She said, "With bugs."
With bugs?
There's a bunch of question marks, so I imagine that's how it sounded. But yes, real bugs. Mostly beetles, some butterflies, some ladybugs, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. We'll have to convince Sam to maybe do something like this on the lives, or show us at least, show some stuff off that she's made, because it really is really cool and stuff. Sam's really creative, so the fact that she incorporates her bugs to her art is pretty awesome. Yeah, so what's up?
Edix Mar is here. She says, "Hola, hola, amigos."
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Feliz martes. Espero que estén bien. Que estés bien y que tuvieses un buen fin de semana. Vamos a practicar cómo sublimar el vaso de café de nosotros. Vamos a enseñar voy a tratar de hacer dos tipos de sublimación. Un vaso completo y uno teniendo el diseño en cada lado. So voy a tratar a ver cómo me sale. So we'll see. But yeah, anyways, what else?
Sandra said she says yes, and my daughter works at LFC.
At where?
LFC. It's You were asking her about Liverpool. If she's a
Oh,
fan?
okay, yeah, Liverpool fan. Yeah. I, I I would be shocked if you said you weren't living in Liverpool, but you never know, right? But that's awesome. Yes. What else? What else? Yes.
Cynthia's waving at us.
Hi, Cynthia. How are you? What's for dinner?
And then Ryan said they're working on glass today. Yesterday made frames out of True Flat.
Frame, nice, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, we just saw. I don't know if you guys noticed on the group on the Facebook group, but Mark actually just posted something regarding our True Flat product, and if you haven't, go check it out. If you haven't used the product, it's awesome. True Flat is not only is it wood, it's not only can you cut it, but you could also sublimate it, especially the white one. There's two versions of the white. There's a True, what is it? True Paint 2.0. Yes, that's all. Thank you. It's the 2.0 version, and yeah, it's awesome. They great things come. You can create a lot of good things with it. Like I said, it's sublimatable. It comes, I think, I believe in 6 different colors, 5 different colors. At this point, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's 5, 6. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, if you have not used it and you're curious, I think we even have videos on our socials about the True Flat. Go check it out. And yeah, it's an awesome product. So yeah, I recommend it if you're curious about it. If you want to try it, it's a great product to not only laser engrave, but to also sublimate. So yes. Anything else? What else? Yeah, Sam, go for it.
Cynthia said she is having a homemade club sandwich.
Nice.
And nothing special. It's raining.
It's raining. It's raining in Texas, so that means it's humid, probably then also.
Yeah.
Which is not great. Speaking of Texas, we will be in Texas at the end of the month at the next level laser next week. Next week?
Yeah.
Oh, next week. Yeah, time is flying by.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This week. Oh yeah, a week from tomorrow, a couple of us will be. We don't even know where the time goes here. A week from tomorrow, we will be heading down to Texas for the Next Level Laser Conference. You will see a couple of us there. So if you were thinking of going or are going, make sure you stop by to the booth. Come say hi. Come craft with us. We should be having some awesome giveaways as well. You'll see Mark and John walking around with their sparkly jackets. You will not be able to miss them. And it should be a lot of fun. We're excited. It's my first time going there. Sam, I believe it's your first time as well. I think it's a few of us first time, right?
Yeah.
No, Mark and John have gone.
I think they were
last
by
year.
themselves
Last year, right? So yeah, so out of most of us will be our first time going. So it should be a lot of fun. They say it's a great trade show and a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to it. So again, if you are near it or if you are going, come by, say hi. We would love to meet all of you guys. And like I mentioned, we will have some free giveaways and some, I believe make and takes as well. Laser, something to do with laser. I mean, what are the odds that we're doing something with lasers at a laser conference? I don't know. It's wild, right? But yeah, you should come by, say hi, and like I mentioned, come craft with us. It should be a lot of fun. Yes, Jesse.
Sandra said she started on sublimation not long ago, so her journey needs lots of help.
Great.
She's looking forward to watching the live.
Awesome, great. Well, I hope this comes as a help. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Like I mentioned, Sam and Jesse are here, and we will try to do our best to answer any questions you have. Yes, Sam.
So Cynthia said the weather is yucky. And then she also said Veronica is going to Next Level Laser.
There you go.
We'll see a friend there.
Okay, we'll see Veronica there. That should be a lot of fun.
And then Ryan said it's going great though, machine's running great, and he's having a beer.
Yeah. Cheers, bud. Yeah.
I have one more thing to add about
One
Next
more.
Level.
What more?
So I don't know if you guys are familiar with totems, but I think we should make a Jesse totem so that people can find us. Just have
Oh,
a
that'd
stick
be-
with Jesse's face on
yeah.
it, so that they just come over.
I mean, I'm up for it. I mean, I'll be there already.
I just
So.
gotta figure out how to fly over.
Just gotta choose True Flat.
True Flat. That should be. There you go.
We're making a Jesse
We're
totem.
making it. There you go. Look at, and I liked how Jesse got he's up for it. Look at, he even gave us the idea. Use the True Flat. So with him saying that, it sounds like he has a
It's like we
blessing.
have his blessing.
We have his blessing. So there you go. Jesse will be there too as well. It sounds like so. Should be a lot of fun.
See the AI version of it.
If Jesse was a real boy.
Yeah. All right, guys. So again, in this live, I'm gonna go ahead and sublimate our 12-ounce sublimation cup. If you have not seen it, this is what it looks like. This is the boxing. That comes like you have your little window here to look at your final product when it's done. I'm just gonna open it right now. It comes in a box. You see, it comes nice and wrapped as well. And then these are actually right. Mm-hmm. Yep. The screw-on lid.
New ones.
This is a screw-on lid. So these are the new ones where they're leak-proof as well. So you have your sliding top here. You slide it on where you can close it, open it. I don't know if you can see that, but slides open, off. I probably should have been doing it with that finger, but you know what I'm trying to do, guys. And then inside, don't forget, you do get your care card that comes in every MakerFlo tumbler. There you go. Perfect. So you got your inside. Now it's empty. But yeah, so that's what comes inside each tumbler. And again, this is what our coffee mug looks like there, all sublimatable. Next thing I'm going to show you guys is our designs. The actual designs that where we grab these designs from are from Creative Fabrica. And if you did not know, with any order with MakerFlo that you place, you will get 30 days free to try Creative Fabrica. We tell you guys all the time, make sure you download. Good for sublimation designs, good for engraving designs. If you think of it, I'm sure they have it, but take advantage of it. You should get a code, a flyer in your order. If you don't, make sure to reach out to customer service. I'll send us a message, let us know, hey, I ordered something, I didn't see the flyer in there, and we will get you that code. But these are, you see they're light, right? They're very light, but that's just normal for sublimation. But I have two designs. Well, I have two versions that we're gonna try to do. This is what I'm gonna try the first one, and we're gonna place this design on each side of the coffee mug, okay? And then the other one, again, these came from Creative Fabrica. The other one is, they're stuck. There we go. We have these two. So we have this one, and then we have this one, which I thought was interesting. I can't think of the word, what it's called, abstract? There you go, abstract coffee mug. I'm actually not a coffee person, but you know what? I could always put something else in there, right, and use it, pretend it's coffee.
Zero.
My Coke Zero, correct. Yes, thank you. So either one, any of these two, we are going to make. I will have you guys vote on which one you want me to make in a little bit. So be prepared to vote. It's going to be the camping or this abstract one. So when I tell you guys to vote, make sure you guys are ready to vote. Yes, Sam.
So there's a couple things.
Okay.
First, they're excited that Jesse's here.
Of course Jesse's here.
They want him to come to the camera.
There you go.
And the second, Edix Mars said that those cups are cool. And then Sandra's asking a question if we ship to the UK.
That is a great question,
Sandra,
Sam.
we do ship to the UK, but not everything. So like for instance, out of everything Danny has out in front of him right now, the only thing that can't ship is gonna be that oven. So basically, like, because of the outlets, things like that, we're not able to ship electronics, but everything else can come through no problem.
So I hope that answers your question. And again, feel free to ask any question that you have, and we will do our best to answer it for you. All right. So what happened?
So we think that something's not mirrored that you have.
Oh, you guys are right. Good job.
See, he's real,
That's why.
Cynthia.
That's why. Oh, yeah. There you saw. You got a
That
little.
was me coming
He's
to the camera.
he's like
It was 2 for 1.
he's like what is it? The lake monster. He's real,
The
guys.
largest monster?
Yes, he's real. Okay. It's not a myth. He's a real. It's a real thing. He's a real thing. All right. So let's get started then. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this. Actually, then. So is that gonna matter for this one too then? For
No.
these?
No.
No?
No, I think they
It's just the wording? Okay, got it. Good.
Pictures translate, words don't.
Very point. Good point. So again, remember when you're printing your images, especially with words, make sure that they're mirrored, right? Because completely forgot to mirror mine. They should have been automatically,
That's why
especially
I'm confused.
yeah, especially the way our Epson, our F170, because that's what we printed. We printed it on the
What do you print
F1
it
on the F170, and I used AI, which
No,
is
I think you printed something for me before that we had to turn it off so it wasn't mirrored.
okay.
I think that's probably what,
okay.
yeah,
And
probably
then
just gonna print it again.
yeah, and then again, we are using sublimation ink.
Yeah.
We are using sublimation paper. We're using our sublimation paper. So that's one thing. Make sure that you have your settings correctly, or else you will just print a regular form, a regular design that will not mirror correctly and stuff. So
And
yeah,
that's one of the features, right, of the Epson. So I think
that
we
it does it
switch
automatically.
yeah.
Yes, that it does it automatically. Correct.
Awesome.
All right, so let's get started. That's number one mistake
He's
already.
a real boy.
He is. Is that what it says?
That's what it said.
Yes, he is, Cynthia. Yes, he
And
is.
Carrie said, "Hi, Sam, Danny, and Jesse."
Hi.
Carrie.
Jesse,
Yeah.
can you,
Oh yes.
please? All right, so there it is. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut my designs, and being that it's a white cup and the white paper, I don't have to cut too closely to the design just because this is white. So there's no way of actually getting any extra colors in there. So that's about right. I'm gonna cut my other piece now as well. Sam, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
There is on the shelves right here.
Mhm.
There's the cup holder thing.
Yep,
that
I
can.
gotcha.
Yeah, please.
Mhm.
And while Sam does me that huge favor, I'm gonna cut my other one. And again, I'm just gonna cutting. Sorry, wasn't in frame. There you go. Again, since it's white, I'm not worried about any other color transferring to the white cup because it's just all gonna blend in.
One of these?
Yeah, I think that should work. All right, let me get this out of the way. Out of the way. Sweet, thank you. So we're just gonna use this here just to have it in place. I don't even know what is this for. What is this one for?
I use it for UV DTF.
Oh, there you go.
Which
Okay.
is to hold the cup in place.
Okay, so we're gonna do the same. We're just gonna use it to hold it, have it in place, hold it down, while I go ahead and try to center this. So again, next thing we want to do is remember that you got your wordings correctly now. Now these are gonna they look this way, but when they sublimate, they're gonna go ahead and mirror correctly. So we want to make sure that we are. If you're using our paper, when you taped it down, you want to make sure that you see the MakerFlo paper looking at you and not this way. Okay, so make sure that we are going to go ahead and have the design facing down where you want it placed. Yes.
Deidre Hansard is here. They say hello, everyone.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Thank you for being here.
And Cynthia, yes, I will definitely let you know. Deidre's also asking, I need to know what the size is for that coffee mug, please. So we grabbed it from the website, right?
Yes, if you go to MakerFlo.com, any cup that we have, that we carry, we actually have the templates for the measurements on it, and even the designs. We have free templates there that you can download as well. But we can get you those right now in a second. I think these guys are gonna work on it real quick. And you know what? I don't like how I placed this, so I'm gonna just take it back off. All right, here we go. So this is gonna be a little better here. What I should have done was I should have just probably taped my, about there. There you go, I think that's a little better here. Okay,
So Jesse's gonna put the sizes in the chat right now.
great, thank you, Jesse.
And it's 11.35 by 4.35. The 11.35 is gonna be the width, and the 4.35 is the height.
Sweet, thank you. And I'm just gonna tape down, again, just tape it down to the top, sides, and bottom. We probably don't need as much tape, but I'm a big fan of tape, and I don't think that you could ever use enough, but I'm happy with that. So now it's taped down. Now I'm gonna try to match it just the same way on the other side, okay? So wish me luck with that. All right.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
you're in this guy's head.
Well, whose guy's
He
head?
said he woke up this morning and said I was gonna start making coffee cups, and look at this. Jesus is king.
There you go. Awesome. Well, I'm glad great minds think alike. So we're in for something then. So, all right. So again, next thing, I think this is a challenge, the most challenging part of the whole thing is trying to make sure that it's evenly, right? That you have enough of the design on both sides. And I'm sure there's a trick here where you can go ahead and mark the middle part here, you know, and stuff like that with measurements. But obviously I didn't get to that part, but that's just an idea there for next time. You can go ahead and once you tape this down, you probably just mark something up here and then just follow it all the way through. In this situation, I'm just gonna play it by ear just to show you guys how we can do this here. So I think I'm pretty happy with it down about here. And I just want to make sure that it's actual straight and not tilting or anything like that. So, all right, I'm gonna set this down just to hold it down there. All right, pretty happy there. And again, this is just showing you guys how it could be done. I'm sure there's other ways that people, other crafters are doing these as well. So just make sure that it's completely flat. Okay.
And then Deidre said they use a lot of tape too, and I got you, I understand.
Cool. All right. So here we go. I'm just going to tape this part down here just in case. The bottom as well. All right. So the goal is to just have your design on both sides if that's what you're looking for, if that's what you're offering your customers, or if that's the design that you, or a cup that you're designing, if you want to have a design on both sides. So again, just you want to make sure that you have it centered, on both sides, and big enough, right? You don't want it a bit too big because then you're going to get your designs kind of almost touching. So again, you kind of want to measure it correctly. You want to have the right portion on both sides. So again, this is just an example of how you can do it. Again, I mentioned earlier, like once you lay one side down, you could easily just go and make a little mark here and kind of connect it towards the other side, knowing where your middle part will be on this side as well. So just a few ideas there. So that's how it just nice and easy. There's that one. Okay, so we're gonna be done with this one. Now, this is the one that I tried a few months ago, and this one's a little harder because now we're gonna try doing a full complete wrap on these mugs. So real quick, I want you guys to get involved and I want you guys to go ahead and vote. Are we doing the camping one or this nice abstract one? So first 1 to 3 votes, that's the one we will do. And yeah, so go. Let's see.
I'll turn this on for you.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see.
While you guys decide, the vote's in, I'm gonna go ahead and open the other one we're gonna use. And again, this comes with our care card. All of them come together. You have your care card inside as well. And then your screwed on lid.
We got 1 for camping.
1 for camping, okay.
2 for camping.
2 for camping, all right. I think camping's gonna win, huh?
What was number 2? Was that camping?
I think number 2 is the abstract.
Oh, 1 vote for number 2.
2 for camping, 1 for abstract.
All right. Last vote can decide it. 1 more vote decides it or ties it. What are we doing, guys?
Ryan said camping.
Camping.
Camping is the winner. Cool, awesome. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting this here along. Again, if you missed what we're doing today, we are actually sublimating on our 12-ounce coffee mug. We went ahead and we got these designs straight from Creative Fabrica. So there's a bunch of designs that you can use there. A tip though, which Sam gave me earlier when I was looking for designs, if you search under coffee mug, right? Was it coffee mug? You'll get either a full wrap like this, or like the design I just cut earlier, where you can do like logo and logo. So it'll give you a lot more designs for you to pick from. So again, we're using Creative Fabrica. We're using our 8.5 by 14 sublimation paper. We did print these on the F170 with sublimation ink. And so yeah, let's get started. Yes, what's up, Sam?
Deidre is asking a great question. She wants to know, is that coffee mug leak proof?
It is, actually. It is. The lid, we just upgraded the lid and I put it away. But we could show you afterwards. It is a leak-proof lid.
And we do have a video, I think, of it too, right?
I believe so, yes. You are correct. All right, so now this one, what we're going to want to do is actually cut as close as we want to the actual design. And Sam, I think you're probably better at describing that part. And why is the reason that we want to go ahead and cut that like that?
Basically, like, since you're doing a full wrap, you don't want any like white spots, so you want to get as close to the design as possible. That way, you know that any paper touching the cup is going to sublimate on it and not give you grief.
And again, all these templates for our cups are on our site. I believe Jesse put up the one for the coffee one already. So check it out. From our coffee to our 20 skinnies, every tumbler that we have has a free template for you to download. So go ahead and use those. Take advantage of it.
I have a question actually. For anyone who has used our templates before, I would encourage you to look at them now because they're different. And let us know if you feel like they're easier, worse, better. Any feedback is appreciated.
All right. And sorry guys, I cut like an old, like really old person. So see, I don't know if you can see that, but I left a little white there. So I'm gonna cut that off as well. I don't want to leave any, like Sam mentioned. I want to cut as close as I can to the design. All right, there we go. Here we go.
I think we need to invest in one of those like cutters, huh?
Yeah, maybe. All
I've
right,
been talking to you.
the oven.
Yeah.
I know, it's saying hurry up, cut faster.
It says I'm almost ready.
Yeah. All right, we're still cutting here. All right, done. Cool. All right, so next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is, actually, can you do me a favor as well? Can you get me a pen
Yeah.
real quick? And I will explain why I need a pen. But just to make sure, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try this and make sure that it goes all the way around, which it is going to, that it does. And in this case, it does. So I am happy with that. I'm good. All right. This is the tricky part here. All right, so the reason why I am, sorry, I forgot I was out of frame there. I'm gonna put that about there. All right, so the reason why we want the actual pin is because we're actually gonna do a little trick that someone showed me. And we are going to, so you see how it's uneven there? I wanna make it even enough to where I get close enough to where the papers might touch at the top. And in this case, I'm pretty happy there. There you go. You see how that is now, if I was to fold it there, I'd be able to kind of picture it overlapping. So that's what I'm gonna do right here. So the reason for the pins is that now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and mark about right here. And the reason why we're marking this is because that's where we're gonna make a little cuts right here on this part. That way, when we cut it, can you grab me another pen?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why this one's not working. All right.
I think this one's on mine actually.
Let's see here. All right. Let me try this on this. Yes, perfect. All right. So again, I'm just gonna mark it right here. I'm gonna pretend like it's folded there, and I'm gonna mark it. And remember, I'm marking on the side where it says the MakerFlo logo is at, not on the side where the design's at. All right, so I'm marking there, I'm marking there. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side now. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna fold, pretend that it's folded completely, mark there, and I'm gonna mark here. I don't know who's done this before. And about there, and I might wanna bring it up to the imaginary fold right there. Okay, make sure that I have enough on this side. Doing the same thing. All right, awesome. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, now I'm gonna grab my scissors and I'm gonna cut these pieces right here. and I'm gonna make those cuts. That way when we fold it, we'll be able to fold in the paper, and those should fit perfectly in there. Sometimes, I'll be honest with you, like I said, I did this a few months ago. Sometimes you don't cut them wide enough, but you could just go back and cut a little more if you needed to, kind of readjust it again, and I'm just gonna fold it. All right, now let's do the other side as well. We'll do this way, there you go. Up there. And again, I'm just gonna fold this here. Let's fold it there for now. All right, if you guys heard that beeping, the oven is telling you I am ready to start sublimating. Where are your cups? I am still cutting. All right. There you go. Again, I'm just gonna fold there. Okay. So it should look like this. You see how the openings now are there? Perfect. Looks great. Now I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna bring back my cup, and I'm gonna just lay it, and I'm gonna just insert it just like that. You see what I meant? Like sometimes you don't cut enough. So I'm just gonna cut a little more, or maybe a little less, I'm not sure, let's see. Or not cut at all. See if these goes in here. Okay, there. I'm gonna cut a little bit more on this side, on both sides here, make it a little wider. So I'm gonna cut just a little more. And again, you just kind of just have to make those adjustments there, nice and easy adjustments.
And I think we do have a new template that has like the notches considered,
Yeah,
but this is probably the most, I'd say, common way of doing it, where people are kind of just used to, doing it themselves.
yeah.
But there is that template, so we just need to kind of figure out which one's easier. But I think this one is a little bit more custom.
All right, so we're there. All right, I'm placing these again here. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing now on this side. All right, and as I can see now, I still have more room on this side, so I'm just gonna readjust and pull this side a little more. I could probably cut more actually if I wanted to. Yeah, I'm gonna cut more. I'm gonna cut a little more. And again, this is just little adjustments that you can make. So it's not like it's hard or you gotta start all over. You just gotta make those right cuts.
You could probably even like laminate yourself like your favorite version of the cuts, you know what I mean, and just use that as a template, like a manual template too.
Yeah, very true. All right, let's see. Go there. Fold that a little more. Might as well do this side too. All right. Again, I'm just going to fold these parts here. And again, I'm sure, like Sam said, there's other ways of doing it and stuff. This is just one of the ways I did it the first time around, and it worked. So I'm sticking to it. All right, here we go. So now it's laying nicely. And I just got that. Wait, there it goes. All right, there it is. Perfect. Now you just gotta make sure that you have enough slack on both sides, which is there and there. All right, cool. So I'm gonna start taping down now, and I'm gonna start off by actually just taping down probably this side here inside. I forgot actually. Can you remind me? Do we put the tape? Oh no, huh? Like no tape because there's.
Like unless there's overlap, I really wouldn't deal with it too much.
So would you put a tape here?
You could do it like to block the paper if you feel like it's gonna come through from the other side.
Yeah.
But I do feel like you have minimal overlap.
So should I just do it just like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do it like that then. And make sure to try to put as much pressure as you can here in these. It is a little bit, hard since it's right in the middle. There's not a lot of space there, but again, just pull down, pull as much pressure as you can. The more pressure, the better. Yes.
Deidre had a question asking why you didn't do a complete wrap with the 2 images.
We wanted to show you 2 different things that you can do with the coffee mug, just to give you a different kind of ideas, depending on, people may ask you to, can you put my logo on this cup on both sides, so just for that reason. And I'm going to cut these off here now, because then I don't want that extra design or color to go through once it starts sublimating. There you go, put it down right there. Perfect. I'm going to cut this one as well. There we go. And then I'll tape this down too as well. I'm just going to cut these out of the way real quick. Might have a little spot there, maybe. Okay, that's fine. All right, so I'm going to continue actually. Before I tape this top one, I'm going to just cut the extra part right here, and then I'll finish taping it down. I'm just going to cut the top here. Get that rest of the extra paper we have of the design, and then we're going to go ahead and tape the rest down. All right, perfect. See, now I don't have no extra paper, extra design. I'm trying to lift this part up here so I can cut this here. There we go. There we go. Sweet. All right. And again, I'm going to tape down this part here. I'm going to tape this down there. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to go ahead and grab my tape and then keep taping the way it's laying down. So in this case, I'm going to go this way. But you know what? In this case, I'm going to use this skinny tape for this one. I kind of like the skinny tape for the edge, for the rim part, the top and bottom. And I normally do my 20 ounce like that too. I like to incorporate both tapes down. And like I said, I'm just a fan of tape, so I don't mind using both of them.
Do you feel like you have more control with the skinny one versus the wide one?
I do actually, yeah. Especially for this top part.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, so that's why I guess I don't mind using both of them, but you're right, I feel like I do have more control of it. And I'm just gonna do like right at the edge. So right now I did it on the actual sublimation paper, and right now I'm gonna go ahead and do it like right off the edge of the paper and the cup. And again, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull, and I'm just gonna go all the way around. Yes, Jesse?
Ryan said you're doing great, Danny.
Thanks, man, appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, and then I'm gonna do the same thing. Actually, I'm gonna fold this down here, just like that. Just push it all the way down. There, perfect. Now I'm gonna do the same thing to the bottom part. And again, I'm gonna use my skinny tape. Just here, and again, I'm just gonna go all the way around. And I'm gonna pull as I'm taping down. I'm also gonna pull and add pressure to it. Just pull.
Ryan said he's terrible at wrapping presents, so you're doing great.
You know, actually, this past Christmas, I actually feel like I've those were my nicest presents I've ever wrapped. And I think it had to do with this. So this is a good way of practicing.
Look
So
at you.
yeah. They know at the house, they're like, kids are like, oh, Dad wrapped this one, huh? It's like, yep, that's me. Yeah. All right, so same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and fold the tape down. I did the same thing what I did to the top part of the cup. I did one around the cup, and then the other layer I did was kind of like half and half of the cup and the image. There you go. And then kind of just do this so you can flatten out. But there it is. So now we have tape on the seam, we have tape on the top, and we have tape at the bottom. Okay? And we should be ready to start sublimating. Let's go. Perfect timing. All right, so the temperature 375 for 6 minutes. We're gonna be using the oven. And these, we're gonna put them upside down, just like this. We're gonna put them upside down. We don't wanna put them the regular upside. We don't wanna burn the actual bottom of it. So we're gonna go ahead and when we put them in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and put them in just like this. All right, so I'm gonna go around here. We're gonna put these in there. And Sam, can you start a timer for 6 minutes, por favor? Should we use the rack thing? This one?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna use, so if you don't know about the oven does come with this second rack here. We're gonna go ahead and put that in there. And I'm gonna put it right on that one. And again, we're putting them right, we're gonna put them upside down. And we're gonna put them for 6 minutes. And hopefully this comes out great. All right, there you go. That's the first part. So now we have 6 minutes to wait. Again, if you're just joining us, we actually went ahead and sublimated these two 12-ounce coffee mugs that we have on the site. The images came from Creative Fabrica. I did 2 versions. I did a full wrap, and then we did design on one side, design on the other. Like I mentioned, you know, maybe you could offer that to your customers. You could offer a full wrap of their logo or just logos on each side. So just an idea there that we are trying to share with you guys. So hopefully it comes out the way we imagined it. Yes, Jesse, what's up?
Deidre said she thinks she would use this method for the double images. It seems much easier.
Yeah.
Full wrap one.
Yeah. Yeah, again, the full wrap, obviously, you notice it's a little bit harder. It's not too hard, but it does take more time. The logo one from side to side, you literally just cut the logo around it, tape it, try to center as much as you can from both sides. That way you don't have one creeping around the other corner too close. So again, the reason why we did 2 different ones, just to give you guys an idea of 2 ways of sublimating the coffee mug and 2 different ways of offering it to your customers. So yes.
Can I share another fun fact?
Sure, absolutely.
So we had someone ask if the whole cup is sublimatable in the past, and we tested it, and it is.
It is. It
Sublimate
is.
the bottom and the handles, I'm just saying.
Correct.
Go crazy.
Yeah. Sam mentioned, we were talking about this earlier, and it's another thing you could add to that is pretty much personalize it. You could put a name on the actual handle, you know, sublimate, print out a name, put it on the handle and stuff, and now you have a coffee mug that has your name on it. So another idea there you could probably use again to offer your customers on your customized coffee mug. So yeah, absolutely. What else? What else, guys? Don't forget, actually, before we get out, we will have a different live in about 20 minutes on TikTok and Instagram. Complete different crafting, so make sure to not miss that one. If you don't follow us there, make sure you hop over there and follow us and watch that live. And if you haven't watched our stories, make sure you do go watch the stories, because you want to be ready and you want to know the buzzword. The buzzword will give you a chance to win up to 500 MakerFlo points that you can use on anything, on any purchases on our site. So make sure you know the word and you are ready to use it when the proper time is. Now, I looked at you, I saw you, and so you'll be ready to know, and you'll be ready to use it when the time is right. So again, we'll be live on Instagram and TikTok, finishing this one in about 15-20 minutes. So again, you don't want to miss that one. What else? Anything else?
Deirdre says thank you.
You're welcome.
And yeah, everybody seemed
Everybody
like they
good?
enjoyed watching it.
Great, awesome.
We still have about 3 minutes left.
3 minutes left.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool, awesome.
Do we want to maybe unwrap these and reveal them on the next live?
Sure. I mean, we can. Definitely. We definitely can if you want. So that means I guess I ran out of time then. I
I was trying
apologize.
to find the nicest way of saying that.
I apologize, guys. I probably talked too much or took too long. Like I said, I craft very, very slow. But again, we thank you guys for joining us on another live. Make sure you join us next week as well. And don't forget the live in about 15 minutes. Join us there, and you'll see the finished product on this one. All right.